A very good afternoon, one and all. So, today, as a part of communication skills and life skills, we are going to deal with an important topic. Yeah, you could see it is on the screen. So, that is going to be goal setting. Goal setting. Fine. What is a goal? Okay. How do we define goal? So, why do we need a goal? In our life, as part communication is a part, like that we have our own goals every minute, every day, every year, every month. We keep on fulfilling some task. Fine, it could be anything, any work. For example, yeah, today is a holiday. For example, let us imagine that today is a holiday and tomorrow is we have a college. And what do? By evening, we would be thinking about the assignments or the homework or any other preparation for examination, something. So we recollect, remember, and we want to finish by night because we have to prepare, we have to write the exam, or we have to complete the assignment and homework and submit to the teacher tomorrow. So that is going to be our goal. So every work, a meaningful work which we would like to, it could be anything, like, so that here we are talking about a college student, his assignments, and all these things we just think and we would like to submit on time. So for example, if I go with the same example of taking holiday. Today is a holiday. We would have planned already yesterday itself, like, tomorrow is a Sunday, so I would like to watch a movie in TV at 11 o'clock. I should be there in front of the TV, and I should watch the movie. Okay, that may be a goal. Okay, or you would like to go to your friends and play cricket for some time. You want to spend time in your in the ground. Okay, playground. So like this we keep on, every minute we think. That means our activities, regular activities, we plan, we schedule, and we want to fulfill them. For example, sometimes it also happens we planned for a match on Sunday to be in the playground for hours together, but unexpectedly some of your relatives have come and your mother asked you to stay home. So that may not be fulfilled. But what can we do? Yes, it is also equally important to stay home. So we may miss on that day, but next week or the next day, whenever you have a holiday, you don't miss spending time at the playground. So you achieve. Sometimes we may postpone according to the situations. So these are daily activities, and so we plan what to do tomorrow. For every activity, what to wear. Tomorrow is Independence Day. I would like to participate in the college activities, cultural activities. What shall I play? What shall I wear? Freedom fighter attire. These kind of things can be discussed, thought, and we would be finalizing our task. So every bit of our life is just like achieving a task. So that is a general philosophy of life, and every act is planned and we just go. Sometimes we also perform some unplanned things. But here now let us talk about the career. Someone's career. So we till schooling, all of us go with a common syllabus, common topics, and we get basic knowledge of all the subjects like science, math, social studies, English, languages like English, Hindi, Telugu. Okay, physiology, physical science, biology, all this, like, we get awareness. When you are stepping out from your schooling, after schooling, what do? We are here to choose our path, to move in which area. So here we start designing our goal, in which field I would like to join, in which field I would like to go, move. So mathematics, science, commerce, history. All this like vocational courses, designing courses, diploma courses. So plenty of opportunities are there. Um, Now according to our interest we choose something. So all of you, you have chosen polytechnic as your career, so your diploma course, and it leads to an engineering course. That means you are all determined to become engineers first. Your goals may be different. Some of you would like to become an engineer, or some of you would like to go for civil services, or some of you go to the department of police department, or some of you design for teaching profession, you know. Or you'd like to become creative field, designer, multimedia. So whatever it may be, but we should have a minimum graduation. So yes. So now you have chosen polytechnic diploma as your course, and you have joined and you are planning. So depending on the branches, ECE, EEE, mechanical, CCP, whatever, you go through the subjects you learn, and your immediate goal is to complete your diploma. Am I right? Our immediate goal is to complete our diploma. Yes. It's a 3 years course, and we have designed. You planned to come here, you went through an examination, you got a rank, and you secured a seat in this college, and you are here to study diploma course for 3 years. So your immediate goal is to complete your diploma successfully. So that is your goal. So a goal is something which determines the interested area. Whatever field we like, we would like to work on for it, and we would like to achieve success in the same field and earn like job, career, or however it may be. You have to design your life as a passion or profession. You would be settling in that particular area. So how do we do goal setting? What is the importance? What are our goals like? If I ask you all, yeah, can you please tell me what would you like to become after your graduation? Some of you could say, yes, I would like to become an IPS, IAS officer, okay, teacher, okay, um, and to go to abroad and study, okay, MBA graduate, okay, business, to set up business, okay, to become a film actor, okay. Yes, these are all achievable, possible professions. You want to become a director, okay, choreographer, okay. So they are not much related with our studies. The only thing is we have to hold a certificate for such a creative task I am talking about. Fine. Can you become a doctor? No, because you have not chosen that field. You can't become a doctor. If you want to become a doctor, you have to rejoin the college in intermediate course, and you have to opt for biological sciences, and you have to study accordingly. So this is what, if you are interested in the profession doctor and you study for engineering, that doesn't match. So we have to take care before we decide in which field we would like to move on. Okay, so that is one thing, and we will be working on our goal, and we want to achieve success. Fine. Now let us go with some slide share. Here I show you goal setting. Goal setting, how colorful and beautiful it is. So, yes, it shows the cherishedness of, like, after winning, after achieving success, it would be colorful. Fine. So, here I just show you introduction. So what is a goal? Let us read. A goal is a desired result that a person plans and commits to achieve. So here they use the word desired. That means wished, a strong wish of to become something. A police officer, IAS officer, general medical field, whatever, doctor, not exactly the doctor for diploma. So in general, common goal I am talking about. Okay. So teacher, lecturer, academic administrator, so it can be anything. So a goal is a desired result that a person plans and commits to achieve. So we design our goal. I determine that I should become a lecturer, a government lecturer. So I am here today. I reached my goal and I am working as a government lecturer. Fine. Like this we keep our goals. So it is of our strong wish, desire, strong wish. So we plan and we commit to achieve. At any circumstances, we want to achieve the success and we have to stand successful in the field. Fine. Goal setting. Goal setting involves the development of an action plan designed to motivate and guide a person or group toward a goal. Yes, sometimes there are group goals and sometimes on individual goals. Let us discuss about only individual goals. You can see the picture. Goal setting involves the development of an action plan designed to motivate and guide a person or group toward a goal. For example, now goal setting. Now in 10th class, all of you might have gone through the thought process discussed and which field would be better and which field is interesting. So you have chosen a diploma course. Now your immediate goal would be like completing your diploma successfully and joining a BTech. Joining BTech like means like you want to become an engineer. So that is your general goal of becoming an engineer. So that is the reason you wanted to become an engineer. That is the reason you have chosen the field of diploma in technical education. And you have a clarity that you want to become a mechanical engineer, electronic engineer, computer engineer, civil engineer, so that is the reason you have chosen your own branch. So the designing, the planning has already done. Now you are in your way, and that is not enough. You have secured seat and you are studying diploma, but it should be completed. The purpose should be served. You have to complete your diploma successfully, then you become an engineer. So setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. Yes, invisible. Why do they use this term here, invisible and visible? Yes, because now you are a student, you want to become an engineer. So invisible is the thing that you are not an engineer yet. You are not an engineer yet. So that is invisible. You are just a student, but you are on the path to become an engineer. So that invisible engineer in you will become visible when after 7 years, because now you are in first year, you have to complete your 3 years, then 4 years of 6 years, 3 plus 3 BTech. So after 6 years you would become an engineer. You would be called as an engineer, not a student. You are called as a student. So this is the task, this is the duration of time that you have to go through. So that is invisible. An engineer in you is invisible, and after getting a certificate of BTech, you automatically become an engineer. So all of people, friends also, they can call you as a graduate in engineer. Okay, so invisible becomes visible. Why setting goal? It gives you long-term vision and short-term motivation. Yes. Now, why do we set a goal? Because we set the goal. That is the reason you are in diploma. Without setting a goal in your schooling, you join inter for 2 years. You go for ITA for 3 years. You do diploma for 2 years. Do we have any clarity here? What do you want to become? No, there is no clarity at all. We have to choose one field and we have to move on. So that is the reason setting goal is important. See, your goal has become like to become an engineer. You have two options, like after intermediate you can choose intermediate with MPC or diploma, polytechnic diploma. So that is the reason some of you are in diploma, and some of the people, some of the students are in intermediate. So your common goal is to become an engineer. So that is the reason your plan and your goal is designed well. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and helps you to organize your time and your resources so that you can make the very most of your life. Yes, whatever you want to acquire. So, to become an engineer, you should have the knowledge of engineering. How do you do? What are the subjects you read? What are the techniques you learn? What practical experience that you do? So, so these aspects can be read and practiced and experienced in your college level education. It allows to measure your progress because you always have a fixed endpoint or benchmark to compare with. It allows to measure your progress because you always have a fixed endpoint or benchmark to compare with. Yeah, it allows like it progress. It shows, for example, you have completed your first year successfully. So you are in the progress, like your second year, then third year. If you have backlogs and this, so somewhere there would be a break, some kind of change or disturbance. But smooth going can be, yeah, ultimately you need to point out like you want to become an engineer. So ultimate task is to become an engineer. So that is the to compare allows you measure to because you always have a fixed endpoint or benchmark to compare with. Yes, am I reaching, am I moving on the same field, am I doing well, am I acquiring knowledge of engineering? So that we have to recheck. Goals help you achieve our highest. So something is missing here. So really goals help you achieve your highest point, highest aim. You know, yes, by setting goal, it is easy and clear what to know and what to do in our life. A goal without a plan is just a wish. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Yes. For example, for example, um, I just talk about personal goals. For example, you would like to travel by aeroplane. You would like to travel by aeroplane. That is your goal, personal goal I'm talking about. So you would like to fly by an aeroplane, but you don't afford that money. You really don't afford money right now as a student. But after after settling in life, you can fly. So, what happens here? You wish for traveling by aircraft, but you didn't do any effort. You could not succeed. You might have earned money, but you never got a chance to get into an aeroplane. So that means here your goal is clear, but it has become only a wish. But because you didn't keep any effort, when you desired for it, when you desired for it, you couldn't afford. But when you can afford, you don't have a time to fly in the aircraft. So that is the reason what happened. It has become only a wish. Without a plan, without working on it, it doesn't become a goal at all. Our goal should be fulfilled, achieved, succeeded. Okay. For example, I have a wish. We have like wishes. Would like to go to moon. Is it really possible? as a traveler? Is it really possible to travel as a traveler to the moon? No, because it is not at it's not at designed or allowed to people, common people. It's only possible for the scientists and other officials, but not for common people right now. Fine. So, types of goals, short term goal and long term goal. Yeah, let us discuss about a short term goal and long term goal. For example, just now we have taken the example of diploma. Your goal is to become an engineer and you have joined the polytechnic diploma. So, what is your immediate and completion? So, that is your short term goal. That means you have to complete your diploma successfully, and after that you have to apply. After that, you have to appear for an entrance exam, ESET. Then you should secure a seat and join an engineering college. So, completing diploma and getting seat in getting rank in ESET is your short-term goal. That means you have to keep them in mind and you have to do it successfully. Fine. So that becomes your short term goal. What is your long term goal? Long term goal is to become an engineer. I mean, you have to complete your BTech. A short term goal is something you want to do in the near future. The near future can mean today, this week, this month, or even this year. A short term goal is something you want to accomplish soon. You know, yeah. Though here in the definition they mention the time. Yeah, but sometimes it would be a course of time also, just like your diploma. Fine. Long term goal. A long term goal is that goal which takes a long time to achieve, and in the process, it is in the process mix we mix short term goals to achieve a long term goal. Yes, because there are breaks. For example, your diploma course is a semester system. So in every semester, you have to clear all your subjects. You have to get good results, good percentage. So that becomes your short-term goal. Okay, I have to score well. Every short-term goal. So here you get 6 short-term goals immediately. You want to secure good marks in semester 1. After completing semester 1, immediately another goal arises that you have to clear all the subjects in semester 2. Likewise, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this way, how we are doing? There are plenty of short-term goals to achieve a long-term goal. So, your ultimate goal is to become an engineer. So, you complete your diploma, you clear your, you get a rank in ESET, and then after joining the college BTech, you have to complete the BTech course, maybe the semester system again, you have to do it. So, by achieving one by one short term goal, you will focus on the long term goal. So, short term goal is the part of long term goal. That's it. Okay. And yeah, some simple goals like, yeah, in the beginning I gave an example to submit an assignment. That becomes a short term goal. You know, you want to visit your home on coming Sunday. So that becomes your goal. Yeah. And in my lecture, I mentioned about the personal goals and career goals. So what is this career goal and personal goals? Professional means that is official. You want to become an engineer, politician. So this is like what? It is visible to people and you would like to achieve. And sometimes we have personal goals, very short, and sometimes, for example, you want to attend a birthday party of your friend, so that is going to be a short term goal. You want to do shopping for festival, okay, that is also a short term goal. Personal goals, personal goals, not a difference between short term and long term goal, but it is personal goal. You want to buy a car by 2021, that means you want to fulfill the needs and you want to buy a car. Okay, so like this you have to think. So our goals are both personal and professional. Fine. Personal means uh, the things which you are like entertainment, enjoyment, or achievements. Okay, and professional goals, that means we build our career for settlement in our life. Fine. Types of goals we have done. Smart goal. What is a smart goal? Let us see. So smart, 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 specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely. So this is the important segment all of you have to do here. Specific. Our goal should be specific. That there should be a clarity. There should be a clarity what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Fine. So that is one thing that you need to remember. So then here it should be specific. So S, our goal should be smart. So specific, fine, measurable. That means, yeah, will it be possible to complete in 2 years or 4 years or 6 years? The matter, time duration is also equally important. Is it good? Is it possible? Is it acceptable? So these things can be discussed, and we have to choose our goal. Then achievable. Fine, achievable, possible. For example, yeah, realistic. Realistic, because we can't be in dreams. For example, going to the moon, so that would be in dreams only. It is not realistic to achieve to a common man, in general man. Fine. And timely, time being. So you have set your goal, you want to become an engineer, whether it is in 4 years or 6 years or 10 years or 15 years, that clarity should be there. So it has to fulfill all these characteristics like specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time being. Okay, it should be timely. Fine. How to set goals? So steps to set goals here. Identify goals. First of all, we have to identify, decide what you would like, what I like to become. Okay, so that is one thing. Fine. So we have to plan and think which field we would like to work on. Fine. Next, set objectives. So identify goal. Now you think about objectives. So what are your plans to achieve it? You know, how do you convince your parents? At the same time, you have to move on. Next, list obstacles. Fine. You have to think about the any hurdles or obstacles, because for example, obstacles like for example, you have chosen this field, engineering. You have joined a diploma. Set objectives. You have to complete all the semesters successfully with 80% or 90%. That is your objective. And list obstacles. And what kind of obstacles do we get? Maybe language problem, or a new subject, or accommodation, because you might be leaving your home and you stay hostel or nearby room, you know. So all these things can be come under. And how to overcome, that is also important. Next, develop a plan. So how to overcome? You secured a seat in a reputed college, but it is too far from your place. How do you set it? So you have to adjust in a hostel, and you have to do it. And how do you develop a plan? So during the course of time, I will be staying with my friend or in the hostel, and you will attend the college and listen to the classes, and you acquire the knowledge and the certificate. Fine. Next, list skills. Yeah, after developing a plan, you have to list skills. What skills you need to acquire? You know, language skills, communication skills, presentation skills, and operating skills. You know, observing skills. All these things can be implemented, and you have to observe and see, and decide. life skills, adjustment, attitude, all these things show your skills. Now identify people. In the fourth step, who are the people out there in the same field? How did they achieve? Okay, what are the secret of their success? Can I get any guidance or suggestions? These can be identified. You can identify people who have already achieved your position. Okay, seniority. List benefits. Then, after choosing this goal, after deciding the goal, so we have to think about the benefits after achieving my goal, after becoming an engineer. So it will be easy for me to do constructions, or I have a good knowledge on civil works, all like this you can think. And how do we plan? So these are the steps to achieve the goal. You can observe the steps with arrow mark, step by step. And our goals, every time any goal can be achieved only after hard work and determination. Without doing any effort, without keeping any effort, we can't reach any goal. So we should be determined, and we can see the picture here. So step by step you have to achieve. Identify goals, that means which area you would like to um, succeed. And second, the objectives, what are the objectives you have to design and have to achieve. And list obstacles. Then develop a plan, skills. Then identify people. Thereafter list benefits. Yeah, after taking this goal, setting this goal, what are the benefits? What are the benefits to the society, to the family, and to me? So this class examination can be taken place. Inspirational story. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. Your struggles develop your strengths. Fine. Inspirational story. One story has given, but is it related to him or somebody else? So he wanted to be the greatest bodybuilder in the world, which meant winning the title of Mr. Olympia. He became the youngest ever Mr. Olympia at the age of 23. He won the title seven times. He wanted a financial success. He was a millionaire by the age of 30. This was before Hollywood. He wanted to become a successful man. Next conclusion. Goal setting is not just about identifying what you want to achieve, but also how you will achieve it. Process and measure that achievement. Beginners require very short term, easily achieved goals to boost their self confidence, whereas the experienced individual need more challenging yet realistic goals. So, here fine. Fine. So, in this way, we have to set our goal. So goal getting, it should be specific, there should be a clarity, and we have to think about our strengths, what are the skills I have. If you don't possess the skills, you have to acquire, you have to learn, you have to achieve. And you should be determined, and you have to be courageous to move in your chosen path. See, by inquiring, by learning, by knowing, we move on. Sometimes we set our goals, but we think something wrong, and some people may give an example, no, this field is very difficult, you can't succeed, then we give up. So we should not do. We have to think our strengths, our energy, our possibility, and acquiring that here in here and there. So if it is available, the course is available, where can I stay, where shall I do, if I don't have hostel facility, where can I live. So these things can be measured. We have to think, otherwise it is of no use. So here we are talking about career goals like teacher, lecturer, engineer, doctor, IAS, IPS. Okay, so we have personal goals too. So generally personal goals like you have to attend birthday party, you have to buy a mobile phone, you know, you have to, after 10 years you have to settle, get married, and have your own life, family. So these all become our personal achievements. So sometimes they are interdependent. Yes, if you can have your professional, reach your professional, then only you can fulfill your personal goals. Or you want to buy a computer for your brother, or you want to buy a mobile phone for your sister. So these are all come under personal goals. So all of you have to work on your goal. What is your goal, what you want to become, how it is, does it really fulfill the needs of SMART. Is it specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound? You have to see whether it is timely. Yeah, you have chosen a goal, you want to become a research scholar, and you are working, going on working, you are doing your PhD or doctorate, and you achieve it after 15 years. Do you really have any meaning over here? No. So it should be timely. You have to manage your time, you have to see, achieve, and should become a successful person in the life. So in this way you have to work on for the goals. Goal setting is very important, and we have to choose our goals according to our interest. At the same time, we need not to go with somebody else interest and you choose your goal. No, it should be our goal, and we have to think about, and we have to uh, design our goal. You have to plan, and you have to plan accordingly, and plan and follow. Planning is not simply enough, you have to follow the goals which you have plan follow the plans which you have designed for your goal. So for example, yeah, you're doing, your goal is to become an engineer, and you're doing your diploma. First semester, okay, it's okay, I get some marks. No, that should not be there. That laziness, negative things like postponement, procrastination or postponement, laziness. You should be active always, and you have to motivate people come in your way. You have to do it. So in this way, you have to set our goals and achieve them successfully, and we have to become a motivator to other people and move on. Yeah, fine. And yeah, you want to become a millionaire, a billionaire. So these are like so it's fine. Goal setting is not just about identifying what you want to achieve, but also how you will achieve it. Process goals and measure that achievement. Beginners require very short-term, easily achievable goals to boost their self-confidence, whereas the experienced individual need more challenging yet realistic goals. So this is like, yeah, beginners are one by step by step. See, we can't see the image here. These steps. So your goal is in the end point and you want to jump. No, we can't. So it has a process. You have to move on, and step by step only we can achieve this. Yes, everything has a plan, and you have to give time to yourself and to the things around you. And sometimes where you may face some undesirable situations. For example, just now we are going through the pandemic corona. Okay, so it is a disturbance, it is a pause for us, but you need not to sit idle at home. You can do something related to your goal. You can acquire knowledge, you can get the experiences, and real-time experiences from people. You can meet people, yeah, at least you can contact people, you learn, you can use internet for information. In this way you can start learning. You can do it happily without any hesitation, and we have to move on. And you can read the successful stories, biographies, biographies of people, and you have to be smart always. Think smart, do smart, and become smart. Think smart, do smart, and become smart. So this thing that you have to keep in mind, and all of you have to work on your desired goals. Fine. So this is the way that we need to do, and we have to fulfill our goals with happiness and great satisfaction and determination. Fine. All the very best to you all.